Welcome to Chris 2A Gear Reviews, and I have been waiting all week to do this video. So let's go ahead and get straight to it. This is going to be a philosophy of use discussion pertaining to the Antimatter Micro Wing. This is for the Streamlight TLR7 sub. This model is specifically for the Glock Streamlight. As you can see, this is the Glock version right here. Now, this is a FN Reflex XL. If you are considering getting this handgun, as far as the light, it takes the Glock version of the Streamlight TRL7. So, this is going to be a philosophy of use discussion. And for me to actually do that, I need to install it. But I'm not going to install it on camera because the install is super simple and easy. I watched the video on YouTube about 2 or 3 times and I pretty much got it. I can kind of sum it up for you right now. You're going to take this nickel. You're going to back this out. Be careful because there is a spring right there. But first, you need to take that little retainer out right there. There's a little retainer right there. That only comes on the Glock model. So you take that retainer out. You back this screw all the way out. Make sure the spring don't fall out. Once you do that, your key will be able to come out and this back plate will come out. Once you get that off, you take your Allen wrench. You pull them out. You take this off. What you do is, you replace this whole thing with this right here. And you just reverse the process. Very simple install. We're not going to go through it. I'm going to do it off camera. And when we come back, we can start the philosophy of use discussion. Well, this has unfortunately turned from a philosophy of use video to a damn things ain't work out how it's supposed to video. And I find this odd that, no other YouTubers ran into this issue that they wanted to speak about. That's kind of odd, don't you think? Anyways, FN Reflex XL, Antimatter Micro Wing. Easy installation, does exactly what it's supposed to do. Gives your thumb somewhere to rest. But this is the issue that I'm running with on the FN Reflex XL. And this isn't Antimatter's fault, and it's not the holster company's fault either. This wing is bumping up against the frame of the FN Reflex XL, and it's not laying as flat as it could be laying. And I have that piece of white tape there for a reason, because that much of the wing is what's holding everything up. You see, it's bumping right there. So I got that white tape right there because I have 3 options. I can pull out the Dremel, cut this portion back off, so where the portion that's in front of that tape will be able to lay flat. That's option number 1. Option number 2 is just take this damn thing from off of here and maybe use in between the Picatinny rail and that light to kind of lay my thumb at. Because if you see, you can kind of lay your thumb. If that wasn't right there, you could lay your thumb in between that rail and that light section right here. So you can kind of get you a good thumb support right there. That's option number 2. Take that from off of there and do that. Or option number 3 is to go to this holster company and just get this holster. Let me show you. We'll talk about it when I'm showing you to. So that's the Red Earth Concealment Holster. I can just go there and get that holster because from what I'm seeing, that's a regular FN Reflex. It looked like it was a separate FN Reflex that has that micro wing. Now this is the Muddy River Tactical Holster. I actually like this holster. Once again, this is not their fault. But we are clear. Once you holster the gun, and also it's not really going up how it's supposed to. When you're holstering a gun, it's supposed to move up out of the way. But that's kind of not what's happening with mine for some reason. For some reason, the one I got, it ain't doing it. So I got to manually lift it up and do it like that. But you can kind of see it's bulging the holster out. So much so to where you can sneak a finger up in there and I can touch the trigger. If I wanted to, I can pull the trigger right now, but I can kind of sneak my finger up in there and I can touch all on the side of the trigger. Just rubbing and feeling all on the side of it. So, I mean, I don't know, man. Shit. This effing reflex has been running me through the ringer. Shit. Damn. I don't know, man. Can't rock with it like that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out to Red Earth Concealment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of this right here. Let me get this piece of tape off of here because I don't think I'm going to cut this. I ain't going to cut this damn thing. I'm just going to take a picture and send it to them like that. And when they whip me up a holster, let's see if they can maybe mold it in such a way where it can account for that little extra area right there. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'll just reach out to them, see if they can whip me up a holster. Because you can see where it just ain't laying flat how it's supposed to. Interesting. And nobody else really mentioned that, and I find that odd. Because you see the Gen 5 Glock 17, it got a little bulge right there too. So, yeah, I just find that interesting. Nobody else ran into that issue but me. Or should I say nobody else wanted to mention that issue but me. But regardless, I mean, it is what it is, man. I'm about to go ahead and send Red Earth Concealment that email now, and let's see what they talking about. Y'all be blessed, be safe, man. I'm out. So what am I going to do? I think I'm just going to run it. We're doing inside the waistband, so while I'm wearing it inside the waistband, that'll kind of compress it down a little bit. We're just going to run it until we can get a holster that can accept that damn micro wing.